Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Chelsea. We are a family of 8. I'm a homeschooling mom. I got 6 kiddos. Right now my husband's home too because he broke his leg. And this is, what is this? The 4th week in the collaboration that I'm doing with some friends all about Trim Healthy Mama with a large family, how we make it work for us, some meal ideas, kind of like a what we ate in a week. We share sometimes 1 meal a day, sometimes 2, just whatever we feel like sharing really. So it's in collaboration with Shannon from Our Herd of Turtles, and Tiffany from Blessed Bayer. Sorry, it's getting late and my brain doesn't work at this time. So I will link all their channels and videos down in the description box below, as well as the playlist for these videos. So if you've missed the previous weeks, you can go watch. Today's been a long day. We're having a snowstorm. Our power went out for a little bit. All of our pipes are frozen, except for my kitchen sink. Praise the Lord. It's so cold, it's like -26, so you can't really be outside for a long time, so I've got kind of hyper kiddos. So that's why my brain's not working, and that's why I jumbled up all the words. Plus, it's like 30 minutes till our bedtime, and I'm just tired. Anyway, I'm going to get this dinner cooked. The longer my husband's off, the later our dinners get pushed back, and the later we're staying up for some reason, and then the later we're sleeping in. So our days are just kind of jumbled right now. But anyway, you didn't need to know any of that, you just want to see the food. So I'm going to keep cooking this and I'll show it to you when we have it all done. Tonight's dinner is really simple. We have some beef hot dogs right here. And we have some, I think this is just cheddar bratwurst. And Melissa's been cooking this. I just came in here to stir it and film it. But anyway, and this is some broccoli with seasoning. What do we put on here? The all seasoning blend on the bottom. That seasoning blend with onions and peppers. And then I'm out of garlic salt, which is my favorite thing. I did a little bit of everything but the bagel seasoning on here, but not a lot because that's a lot of sodium. Woo, hello steam. But I'm just going to cut mine up over this broccoli. That's how I'm going to eat it. Everyone's going to do their own thing with the hot dog, but I like meals that we can do that with. It makes eating like this with a big family really easy. And this is not technically an on-plan chili, but I read the ingredients and it's not horrible. So the kids are going to have this. And this is Aaron's birthday, by the way. And I think he said he's going to drizzle just a little bit over. It wouldn't really work because this is a carb because of the beans. But I think if he's just going to drizzle a little over the top, it'll be okay. But if you ate like a whole cup of this, like you wanted to eat it, it would definitely throw you off plan. And there's 2 grams of sugar added to this. So this is not on plan. I won't be having it. But the kids can. And it's Aaron's birthday, so he can too. And then we have a cake in the oven. And I'll pin that recipe down below and show it to you guys when it's done, but it's like a keto chocolate cake. Okay, so here's my plate. I have a bunch of the broccoli. I have 1.5 of the bratwurst. Hudson's been eating a lot, and I'm just really hungry, or I would have just done one. Some shredded cheese, and I think I'm going to do like a dollop of Greek yogurt, or you could do sour cream. I'll do one or the other on here, and that's my plate. And then Violet is having chili with a hot dog cut up. These are beef franks and some shredded cheese. Ari is just having chili. I'll show you how the plates progress here. Alright, Aaron's going all out on his birthday, I guess. He's having a piece of sourdough toasted, bratwurst cut in half, and laid down kind of like a hot link sandwich, cheese, and mustard, and no broccoli. So, not on plan, but it's his birthday, and that looks pretty darn good. Woo! Alright, well there's the chocolate cake and the cream cheese frosting. I will leave the recipe for the cake in the description box, just like almond flour and stuff. And the frosting is just 1/3 fat cream cheese. What else? Stevia, vanilla, and some monk fruit syrup that's real thin, so it's kind of like a maple flavor. It's Aria, get your hands out of the icing. Anyway, this is our dessert. It's our cake. Tonight, for kind of a late night, it's almost bedtime, we haven't had dinner. Our life is just crazy right now. We're having truffles, so it's like cheese and egg waffle. So I found this recipe online. I'll try to link it below. I, of course, way upped it. It's supposed to make 4. And I upped it. So in here I have 8 eggs and 4 cups of cheese. Some of that's mozzarella and some of it's cheddar. And I just mix that together with like garlic powder and salt and pepper. And I'm putting them in my waffle maker. I got some pepperonis out because Aaron wants, and Liam, they want pepperonis in theirs. So I'm just going to put them in the waffle maker when I make theirs. But some of us don't want that. So like here's one of them that I just took out. You can put syrup on these. You can put, hold on just a minute. You can put Greek yogurt on them. You can do whatever you want to do with them. You can do like Greek yogurt, chives, or sour cream and chives, or you can do syrup. You can put lunch meat in there, bacon in there, like pepperonis in there. I saw a recipe where you could put pizza sauce in this and Italian seasonings with pepperonis. That sounds good, but it's really simple. So we're going to do this, and then probably just, I don't know what we're gonna have for a side yet. I'll show you when I figure that out. Here's how that one with pepperoni turned out. It looks pretty good. We'll see if it tastes good. Alright, we're not going to do a side. We're just going to have truffles and live on the wild side of life today. Some are doing syrup, some are doing Greek yogurt and chives, and that is our dinner tonight. Okay, for dinner tonight we're going to have a queso chicken bake. So I have some chicken breast in here that I just chopped up and I'm cooking with a tiny bit of butter so they don't stick. But not a lot. This is going to be an e-meal. So this chicken's about done. And then I will add it with the other ingredients I'm going to show you in a baking dish, and it'll end up baking for 40 minutes. I'm also going to be adding a cup of cooked brown rice with that chicken. That is in here cooking. And then I'm going to do black beans, corn, and rotel. And then I have to make like a sauce for it. So it takes 8 of these squares of Laughing Cow cheese. I think it's a cup of cut okra. And I think it's a cup of almond milk. I'll check that and make sure. In my blender with like cumin and other seasonings. And then we're going to top all this at the end once we get it all mixed together in our baking dish with some Parmesan cheese. So yes, it was a cup of this. It's 2 cups of this. You can also do cashew milk. So I'm going to get these things with my Laughing Cow cheese and my seasonings into my blender. So that way when everything's done, we can go ahead and have this ready. Okay, so I have in my okra, my almond milk, my Laughing Cow cheese, cumin, salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. And I'm going to get this all blended up. Okay, Violet and I are going to help. You're going to dump the corn in? No. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and mix this in with the chicken while we wait for the rice. And we'll mix that in too. Aria, do you want to dump in the beans?
I do not like corn.
Okay, come dump in the beans. Okay, Aria, go ahead. Dump them in. Yep, the whole can. Mmm, yummy. Okay, Violet's going to dump in the rotel. And then, y'all want to take turns stirring it up?
Yeah.
Okay. It's Winnie the Pooh stirring. Yay. Okay, it is all done. I mixed in my rice and my sauce. And I topped it with Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to bake it for 40 minutes. And then we'll be back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so here this is all done. I'm going to start. I've made a couple of plates but haven't shown you guys. I'll show you what my plate looks like when I get it all done. It smells really good. Alright, here's a plate all made up. Greek yogurt, hot sauce, chives. I think it's going to be really good. Melissa's eating and she says it's delicious. So anyway, there's a fun dinner idea. Alright, this morning for breakfast I'm having a protein coffee. So I had some coffee that I didn't finish. And I thought, you know what, instead of heating that up, I'm just going to turn it into a kind of like a smoothie, like an iced frappuccino coffee. So I have about half a cup of coffee in here that already had some heavy whipping cream in it. So I went ahead and added some more heavy whipping cream, some ice, some chocolate protein powder, and my coffee, and blended it up. So yeah, this will be my breakfast for today. I'm sure it won't last very long, but we'll see how long it lasts anyway. Seems like it'll be a yummy treat. Okay, dinner tonight is Liam's choice, so he's helping me make it. And we are having a chicken cheese stick, like a keto recipe he found in a Keto Kids book. So I cooked some chicken in the Instant Pot, and then I shredded it up in my Instant Pot and then measured out. We're timesing the recipe by 4. So this is 4 cups of shredded chicken. Liam is putting 4 large eggs in here. If you want to get the whisk when you're done, you can whisk it up. And then we're going to add in cheese and stuff like that. We're going to make some cheese sticks is what it's supposed to turn into. We're going to put it in the oven. But it said to get the chicken all shredded up in one thing with some buffalo sauce. And then it said to get egg and cheese in here. So first we'll whisk those up and then we'll add in the cheese. And we're timesing everything by 4 because 1 cup of chicken and 1 egg did not seem like enough for us. I want to also make some broccoli salad on the side, so I got to start some bacon for that. But yeah, this is Liam's recipe. He wants to learn how to master, right? Yep. So that he can come and cook it. So I am kind of helping him. It's our first time to make it. But after a while, hopefully he can know how to make it by himself. And it'll be his dinner. But this does seem like something that you would definitely want to side with. I can't imagine, you know, if you're having mozzarella sticks for dinner, you would want a side. There's no breading on this or anything. It's just chicken and cheese cooked in your oven and cut. I have seen some keto recipes where they use breadcrumbs, just not a whole bunch. So anyway, that's what we're doing right now. Yeah, just fill it up so you can dump it or you can use your hand. We're going to do 4 cups of mozzarella cheese. Sometimes I use my hand. You see how that was almost like a perfect cup? So sometimes I'll just get 4 handfuls and I count that as a cup. And then we'll get it mixed in there. 3 more times. It called for a 1/4 a cup of buffalo sauce, so I'll do that 4 times, so I'll do a cup, which is like roughly this whole little bitty thing. The broccoli salad recipe I will leave down below. It's from the Shrimp Healthy Table cookbook, but you can find it online also. So, That bottle's not even a full cup of hot sauce, but that's all they had. We just ran to the dollar store and got that. So anyway, pour that into your chicken mixture. So we have the chicken and the buffalo sauce here. I've never in my life had buffalo sauce, Liam. Is that weird or what? Wait, I had it on cauliflower once actually from a frozen thing, so I have. It was good. So, and then the cheese and egg there.
Looks like yellow.
And then we'll have to look. Yeah, it is. Now it's yellow because of egg. We'll have to look at what to do next. I also saw a recipe where they used ranch instead of buffalo.
Oh, I will use buffalo.
We'll see, huh?
That's good.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, we dumped out our concoction here. We have the chicken and cheese and eggs and everything all mixed together. Liam's gonna mash it down.
What's this?
Not with your hands.
Like that?
Oh, you don't like to use your hands, do you? Would you rather stir the bacon than touch the food? I don't care either way.
I guess we'll stir the bacon.
Okay. So you're supposed to use parchment paper. I never have that ever. I never buy that. So we're just gonna smash it down and hope for the best. I did spray my pan with non-stick stuff. I think it said you only want it like 1/4 inch thick at the most. So smash that down. It's gonna take up this whole pizza pan. Look at that. And then it's gonna bake for 20 minutes, cool for 10 minutes, and then you just cut it into strips and you have some chicken cheese sticks.
Okay, open it.
Yep. It's gonna bake for 20 minutes, so we'll hit the timer. Okay, so brief description of this broccoli salad. I'm doubling it. It calls for 2 heads of broccoli. Then you have your bacon and cheddar cheese. I'm going to be using cheese cubes, Colby Jack cheese cubes, red onion, mayonnaise, Greek yogurt, stevia, salt, and you can do sunflower seeds, which I don't have. Okay, one second. This broccoli salad is all done. It looks delicious. I tasted a piece of broccoli, and it was really good. I can't wait to try it with the cheese and the bacon. The chicken cheese sticks beeped. They were done, but I think they needed a few more minutes, so I turned it up to 400. And it didn't need it to sit, so I'm just going to leave it in at 400 for just a couple of minutes, and then I'll let it sit for 10, and then we're going to eat. Yum. And then I also made me and Aaron a shrinker. We're out of ice. And the store I went to didn't have ice either, so anyway. I'm also going to heat up some pizza sauce for to dip the mozzarella sticks in. And then for the kids, I'm going to cut up some fruit. Okay, for our other side, Melissa helped me make this fruit salad. So we've got apples, pears, kiwis, strawberries, plums, and blackberries. So we'll enjoy that. This piece of skin there. And then I put a little bit of lemon juice and a little bit of stevia on top. Technically we should only have berries with this because it is an S meal. But I'm only going to have a tiny bit. That's not a whole lot of fruit salad for the amount of people we have. So, but I do want a tiny bit because it looks really good. So we could have made more, I guess. But anyway, so a lot of the kids will have this with their cheese sticks and pizza sauce. Here's how this looks before we cut it. It looks really soft, but it is harder than it looks. So hopefully we can cut it and it'll work. Yeah, it's harder. Okay, that actually cut up very well. So this is my plate. I've already made kids' plates. They all had different variations of everything. Everyone says it's really, really good. I haven't tasted it yet, but they say it's really good, and they say it's really good with the sauce. So I might go ahead and dip some. Anyway, this would be an S meal. This would throw you off a tiny bit, so if you want to be real strict, just do berries if you want to do it, or just don't have that. But anyway, it looks good, smells good. They say it's good. I'm going to go try it.